Bienvenidos, queridos compañeros. Estamos aquí reunidos en los antiguos mosqueperros, porque hubo un pequeño cambio de nombre, al menos para cuando estoy grabando esto. Las razones, bueno, ustedes ya las sabrán, pero tiene que ver con el cambio del canal, un poquito que ya no hay más Hearthstone, al menos dentro del corto y mediano plazo. Y vamos a continuar nosotros con Wasteland 3, donde la verdad, el explorar y el siquiera limpiar la base nos ha tomado harto tiempo, weón. Nos tomó una hora y todavía no termina, o sea, todavía estamos acá. Lo único que alcanzamos a hacer era revisar lo que había acá, sacar a los que estaban los refugiados, liberar al gallo preso, que no sé si eso me va a hacer bueno o malo, después me anduve arrepintiendo, pero muy bajo la lógica que aquí no sé si me conviene tener tantos hueones metidos que no conozco en lo que va a ser la base central. Tampoco me quiero meter aquí muy de hocico.
What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean bleach to get it ready for customers.
Estos restos secos de lo que fue un humano ahora no son más que un esqueleto cubierto de piel seca. Intentar averiguar la causa de muerte. Parece muerte por hambre y deshidratación, pero los tobillos y muñecas del cadáver están llenas de cicatrices, como si hubiera estado encadenado durante un tiempo. El cadáver de la mujer está hinchado y en descomposición, le falta un brazo, su torso resume un líquido negro. Parece que el brazo que le falta no tiene nada que ver con el fallecimiento de la mujer. Había sido amputado por un experto y cosido mucho antes de que muriese. Parece que falleció a causa de una infección o de una enfermedad. Se ve que en sus tobillos y muñecas tienen las mismas cicatrices que los otros cadáveres, posiblemente causada por grillete. La piel rasgada denota que los movían con frecuencia. Oh, no tengo eso. La gente murió de distintas formas, la mayoría violenta. Uno tiene agujeros de bala, otro el cráneo machacado y un tercero tiene la garganta desgarrada. Todos tienen las mismas cicatrices, ya. Esta es la que tiene más información, pero no tengo las habilidades. El cuerpo en descomposición le faltan muchos dedos y rasgos faciales. Parece que la exposición al frío extremo es la que ha llevado a las extremidades que faltan en el cadáver. Las cicatrices indican que esto ocurrió múltiples veces a lo largo de varios años. Pero no fue el frío el que lo mató. Las heridas abiertas de su espalda indican que le flagelaron hasta que murió. Además se ve que sus tobillos y muñecas tienen las mismas cicatrices que los otros cadáveres. Parece que esa gente fueron esclavos. Ok. Aquí ese cadáver ahí, pero... Forzar cerradura. La puerta de esta cámara acorazada es enorme y está completamente anclada a las paredes, techo y suelo. Parece que la única forma de abrirla es usando el teclado numérico de la pared, que está a unos cuantos metros. No sé si sea buena idea introducir un código aleatorio, weón. Ay, no tengo cómo desactivar eso.
Look at all this machinery. We
Puta la wea.
Survival are narrowing by the second.
Ah. Tengo que aprender a tomarlos de a uno, weón. Ordenador. Esta consola muestra información sobre los sistemas de la base. Ahora mismo todo parece normal. Caja de granadas, pero por ahora no vamos a intentar forzar eso.
get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
Cortadora, rallador oxidado. A ver acá. Ya, esto es lo mismo que habíamos visto. Llamar a la plataforma elevadora de servicio. Poquito que hacer por ahora. Hay un cadáver, eso sí. Cortadora, rallador oxidado. Este robot enorme con forma araña no está en buenas condiciones. Se sacude sobre un charco de sus propios fluidos y su carcasa está repleta de abolladuras y agujeros de bala. Al juzgar por los arañazos del suelo, parece que alguien lo arrastró hasta el garaje desde otro lugar. Os dais cuenta de que es un cortador rallador, un robot militar anterior al apocalipsis. Parece que ha sufrido graves daños en un tiroteo y le faltan algunas armas. Al examinarlo más de cerca os dais cuenta que han parchado algunos de los agujeros de bala y muchas de las patas parecen haber sido soldadas recientemente. El panel de acceso principal al cortador rallador está abierto y su cableado y generador eléctrico están a la vista. Es obvio que alguien ha intentado reparar el robot. A tus pies yace el cuerpo de una mujer joven, con el cuerpo en una posición antinatural. A juzgar por el olor, lleva un tiempo aquí. La mujer lleva un mono con parches y un cinturón de herramientas de cuero. Tiene los bolsillos llenos de detonadores, cables y piezas de placas base. Parece que esta chica del Erial se ganaba la vida desmontando y reparando dispositivos electrónicos. Se habría sentido como en casa en un viejo taller como este. La posición antinatural del cuerpo sugiere que tuvo convulsiones o algo parecido, y hay signos de pérdida de color en el rostro, indicativo de un infarto. Tiene una pesada llave inglesa agarrada con firmeza en la mano derecha. El metal está descolorido y las marcas de las quemaduras le oscurecen la punta de los dedos. Te parece como un caso de electrocución de manual. Ok.
Systems active. Greetings. Systems active. Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
La IA
Systems.
¿salir del cuartel general de los Rangers? No, todavía no.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my breath. Later.
A ver qué pasaba por aquí. Caseta para animales. ¿Tienes algún amigo peludito que necesite un hogar? Si echas a algún compañero animal o si quitas a su dueño del escuadrón, volverá aquí para resguardarse. Cuando quieras que se una de nuevo a ti, vuelve a la caseta para animales y podrás reclutarlo de nuevo. Pollo cyborg. Se ha implantado placas de metal electrónica en el cuerpo de este pollo. Te mira con soledad en sus ojos. No veas más pollos cerca. ¿Cómo? Ok. ¿Qué es esto? Se puede excavar. Mierda de perro, muy bien. Objeto misterioso. Contrapesos con forma de arco. Estas anillas de metal se pueden acoplar al arma para mejorar el movimiento de oscilación de su desplazamiento. Okay. Activador de doblado. Blindaje de titanio. Empuñadura táctica. Emisor láser. No, vamos a saquearlo todo. Perro, 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 perro. Mucho perro. No sé por qué me desharía mi gato, pero... Todo acá está cerrado.
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
La percepción pareciera estar funcionando bien. Conejo. Ya, perfecto, guachos. Vamos a revisar muy rápido lo que hay aquí y de ahí ya nos vamos a definir hacia la misión que vamos a hacer hoy día. Sí, creo que nos queda tiempo, sí. Cráneo humano. Coche Hot Wheels. Nada que excavar por acá. Pareciera que no. Ya parece que tenemos más o menos despejado esto. Vamos con
Rangers.
Sergei.
Good to see you. I'll be here.
Ya, el momento de hablar fue mucho. Es hora ahora. Registro de misión: cimientos sólidos o ratas arrinconadas. Ambas son principales, ojo. Sí, yo creo que esta vamos a hacer. Poco antes de llegar a la base de las fuerzas aéreas de Peterson, un gran grupo de los Dorsey atacó Colorado Springs. El ataque fue un fracaso y la mayoría de los supervivientes se escondieron en el Jardín de los Dioses. El patriarca nos pidió que nos ayudáramos a sus Marshals a lidiar con la resistencia Dorsey. Recompensa: guardia de calabozo de la sede central de los Rangers, armadura mercenario, casco mercenario y media mercenario. Habla con Daisy en Colorado Springs.
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Vamos a ir a dar un paseo hacia Colorado Springs. Necesitamos tener la base operativa.
Not fair.
Shit.
How can you be dead? How can you be dead?
How did those maniacs even get into the city?
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
Más o menos.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer.
Shit.
Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains.
Pero estamos seguros que no
He's a
participó.
good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you. I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much. Austin Pease.
Austin
the skinny
Pease.
boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone. Ever. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters. One by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us. And I'm gonna lose him too.
Puta la wea triste.
Please,
Not fair.
help my son.
Vamos a hacer lo que podamos. No, no te prometo nada.
I hope you die slow.
Everybody stand back. You can see just fine from there.
Mom? Oh, I... Sorry. Never mind. What? Why? What do you want?
Hablar, pues weona.
I don't know. We were heading to Colorado Springs with a lot of other folks when we got separated.
Yeah.
I hurried here as quick as I could after, but I ain't found her anywhere. I keep hoping. No, please, I just need you to go away, please. There was this smiling lady. She said she had some food, and I could take some back to my mom if I came with her. And next thing I know, she was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage. One of her men took me out of the cage to... I kicked him as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark. And then I saw some refugees and tagged along. Stayed with them till I got here. Bye.
A lot of folks were shot down in the street. Marshals cleaned up most of the bodies already.
Los cadáveres de los Dorsey asesinados en la reciente incursión se lanzaron de cualquier manera a esta fuente helada.
Dorsey scum!
Extra, extra! Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs! New in town? Did you hear about what happened?
Este joven aún no habrá cumplido los 20. Lleva consigo numerosos ejemplares de un periódico, el Colorado Patriot.
Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot of people. Then they made a run at the Patriarch's palace. Oh, but they couldn't get inside. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their trucks and ran for it. Just what I've been told. Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the Patriarch and tried to take charge of Colorado. The thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the Patriarch wiped them all out. Oh, Marshall Station, right over there. You can't miss the pillories out front. Yep, I work for the Colorado Patriot. Only newspaper left in America. We tell people what's happening in the city and what they should think about.
Lo que tiene que pensar al respecto. Buenísimo.
Be careful. Might still be Dorsey's hiding out in the city. Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs. Families taken hostage.
Este hombre adusto mira las picotas con una expresión de sombría satisfacción. Su piel amarillenta es tersa y sus finos labios están apretados
Howdy,
formando una
Judge.
raya.
How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy. A mother will
Vamos a meternos
say
al tiro en el tema.
anything to save her child. If you want the truth, talk to the boy yourself. They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities.
Sí, parece algo duro
Oh,
esto.
to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death. As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice
tiene un
was
punto,
not
bueno.
so cruel, that is not the world we inhabit.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders. For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
Ok, calabozo de la sheriff.
Proceed. Indeed.
El clásico, hablemos de otra cosa, adiós. El adolescente prisionero está demacrado y pálido. Tiene el pelo enmarañado y grasiento y la cara angulosa por el hambre. Observa las picotas con pavor y traga saliva de vez en cuando. Os ve mirándolo y vuelve pronto a la realidad.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. Figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am.
Puta cagazo bastante grande, pues
Mom
weón.
wanted to talk me out of it. Should have talked to her first. We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
No sé si no parece que la pena se ajusta al delito. Pero es que conspiró con unos weones que mataron a un montón de gente, pues weón.
Yep. Reckon so. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work. I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this. But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. I'm gonna do that like a man. Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Yes, I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight.
Ya, te
I
parece
dreamed of coming to the
reclutable.
big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped. Nice talking to you.
We ain't gonna beg for our rangers. What brings you here? His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
A ver. Tenemos la habilidad de lameculos, así que debiéramos usarla.
I am not certain you truly understand the Patriarch's justice, but your words ring true. Perhaps death is too severe a punishment. This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit
Easy peasy.
are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble. You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Saw you talking to Watkins. He actually let this kid go?
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next. What?
Ahora eres
Are
nuestro.
you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger? Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Perfecto, guachos.
Brave Marshal stopped Dorsey's at Palace Gates. Patriarch alive and safe.
It's coming for you all!
You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son.
Dorsey scum!
Quiero ver eso sí. Reputación. Marchas del Patriarca. Refugiados del Páramo.
Get your Colorado Patriot here. Hot off the press. Extra, cowardly attack on Colorado Springs.
El rostro del joven guardia revela nervios, pero también determinación. Cuando os acercáis, da un paso al frente con la mano
By order of the
levantada.
Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate. Broadmoor Heights and the Patriarch's Palace.
Obviamente no cree que su trabajo incluye descripción elaborada.
The attack on the city has everyone nervous. Until that's all settled down, Patriarch's orders are in effect. Authorized business only. An invitation from the head of a family or authorization from the Patriarch. Until you have that, the gate stays closed. Good day.
Está claro que esto no va a servir mucho.
God darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Pequeño.
You
A
know
ver.
who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys. They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with a shotgun? Hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh, Josiah, just put down the gun and let someone else handle this, all right?
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Darn it. You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Oh, since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life. Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them.
Eso, ¿por qué no pide ayuda a los Marshalls?
Besides, a man should be able to protect his own shop. Finally, someone with some spine. I'd do it all myself, but since you're new in town,
De hecho, sí, es
you
verdad.
need to show your mettle.
Josiah, don't you do this. Let these people handle it. They've had plenty
Necesitamos
of experience
generar
by the look of them.
contactos, alianza.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types? You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over. Well, go on then.
A ver. ¿Será un combate muy difícil? Y si hay...
The element of surprise!
Ataque de precisión. Shell Shock. No, pero ¿por qué te quería meter ahí, weón? El comandante Tom es un... pero mortal. Shit. ¿Quién tenemos? A Chris. Rifle del ejército, 3 PA. Ah, mira.
Survival of the fittest.
Buenísima. Calcetín mozo. Combustible lanzallamas, bien. Vamos a aprovechar de venir a tomar aquí algunas cositas. Equipo para heridas. Ok. Hola, guapo. Perfecto, guacho.
Boy, thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate. And here, a little token of our appreciation. Come on back after we reopen the shop.
Can't tell you how relieved I am that the Dorseys are gone. And my husband is still alive.
Este es bastante extenso, weón.
Snap and Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorseys or no Dorseys. You think a little raid would stop Snap and Jimmy Bob? No siree. Oh, hey! New faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city. That's snapping Jimmy Bob, thank you.
Jimmy Bob el mordedor.
Not that much to tell. My dad was a trader, and a good one. And now I'm a trader, and a good one. Might seem boring to wandering muscle like yourself, but I like it. Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine
Microondas preapocalíptico.
functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacies with it. But the damn power got cut in the fighting. It'll take the city weeks to fix it. Let's.
Sneakers. Te da curación. Pasteliternos, bocaditos de bisonte, blam. ¿Qué le podemos vender? Ah, aquí puedo poner basura. Pero todo esto es chatarra, ¿cierto? Todo esto no tiene utilidad. Claro, estos son componentes de fabricación, misceláneo, modificaciones, munición, blindaje, armas y armaduras. Y esto es basura, ¿cierto? No. Ah, claro. Ya, ahora entiendo. Basura. O sea, esto es generación de plata nomás. Piezas, placas, contenedor. Oye, esta weá es eterna, weá.
Did you see the Dorseys almost blow up the statue?
Yeah, I was hiding under the bookseller's stall. Marshall stopped at the last second.
Wouldn't be Market Square without it.
Welcome to Mary Milkteeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night that you wish you hadn't, I got you covered. I can clean you up, sober you up, cure your ills, and get you ready to face the new day. Or maybe you got banged up in the Dorsey raid. I can help with that too. What do you need? Just a simple humanitarian who saw a niche that needed filling. Now, remedies for regret, children. Headache pills, hair of the dog, pills for the pox, pills for the pain, and first aid kits for those of you who might have started something you couldn't finish. All guaranteed to fill you with pep and put a spring in your step. What can I get you? Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
Esa weá necesitamos comprar.
Welcome back, children. Had another.
No,
You'll
nada
be back.
más. Nada más.
Jesus, holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it.
¿Hemos desactivado la mina?
Heck no! That mine is right in front of my stock. Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor.
Uy, no tengo cómo desactivarla, weón. Shit.
Sorry, no admittance. Museum's closed.
¿Líder ladrón? ¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Hey, take a look at what these marshals and Dorsey's got on them.
Those marshals were colleagues of mine. I'm gonna guess you didn't kill them, but you need to put all those valuables back and walk away.
Fat chance. We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from marshals no more.
Shit.
Taking the six. Moving to cover. Taking
Shit,
the
no
shot.
son poco. Ok.
I'll have to call the recruiter.
¿Tú qué tienes? Rifle del ejército, así que... Y eres el Marshal. El problema es que no tenemos ningún punto de cobertura ahí. Agacharse a 2 PA. ¿Cuántos PA me quedan? 5. Y para esto necesitas 4, no me da.
Ally down!
Necesitamos 4, o sea, máximo podemos gastar hasta ahí. Vamos a tener que recuerdarnos nomás. Vamos, métele. Fuck. ¿Le podemos meter o no? Sí. Uy, fallaste. Perfecto,
That was
guacho.
a learning experience.
Armadura de explorador, mira. Muy bien. Pistolita. Rifle de batalla. Ni tan mal. Después tenemos que revisar el equipamiento completo. Ametralladora del ejército. Arenero usado. Saco de huesos de gato. Oh. A ver, vamos a ver. Puntos de ventaja. Has conseguido puntos de ventaja. Entra en la pantalla de ventajas para desbloquear una nueva y poderosa ventaja. Primero vamos a ir con atributos. Habíamos dicho que íbamos a seguir subiendo la inteligencia a tope con ella. Supongo que mejorar cosas frikis. Quizá. A partir del nivel 4 tus Rangers conseguirán un punto de ventaja cada 2 niveles. Los puntos de ventaja sirven para desbloquear capacidades poderosas y bonificaciones pasivas. Las ventajas podrán aprenderse cuando mejores tus habilidades. Bolsillos profundos. Endurecimiento. Ya. Estas son que no son de habilidad. Y de armas pequeñas puedo sacar el disparo despedazador. Dispara un cartucho con una escopeta que inflige sangrado al impactor. O de cosas friki, modo manual. Efecto secundario del modo manual. Todos los pips se reemplazarán con plops. Ay, puedo escoger la que quiera, o ciencia rara. Cualquiera puede intentar forzar su arma de energía para aumentar su potencia, pero si no se sabe lo que hace, lo más probable es que acabarás con quemaduras de plasma. Siempre confuso esto. ¿Debiéramos tal vez darle enfurecimiento? No creo que cosas frikis por ahora sea necesario. Le vamos a dar blindaje porque yo sé que es un personaje que estoy enfocando 100% de la inteligencia y de cosas friki para que nos ayude en la historia. Y sobre todo va a ser útil cuando empecemos a enfrentarnos a robots, pero necesito que sea más tanqueada porque en combate no es muy buena. O sea, necesito que dure por último. Ok. Diario de Troy. Meh. Vamos a tomar esto.
Sorry, pal. Club's closed till the city's secure.
Ok. El museo está cerrado, así que poco que hacer por ahí.
That's not going to hold.
Theodore Curie.
Hello there. The name's Theodore Curie. Theo for friends. I need to work on these gate hydraulics, but I always have time to answer some questions, if you're here to learn about our wall. I am the humble son of scientists. My mother and father were on a mission to pursue the possibility of cold fusion. Imagine nuclear reactions at room temperatures, making it safe for everyone. Sadly, they are gone, and my efforts to follow their work has been stymied by immediate dangers. Perhaps one day, I'll have the time to devote to such a monumental achievement again. It's simply your standard concrete barrier with Tesla-styled electrical deterrence. Not an absolute marvel of what could be done, but sufficient for the task of keeping out enemies. If we had oil to power the generators, you'd see the glorious effect of thousands of volts of electricity arcing across it, deterring would-be attackers from approaching. Such a pity. Believe me, I understand. Back to the wall.
Un montón de chatarra, a ver si rescatamos algo. ¿Qué es esto? Equipo de reparaciones.
When you get to it.
That rust trap? Why?
Because this was Jimmy Longhaul's first car. When it gave up the ghost in the plains, he salvaged what he could, turned it into this monster you see before you. All because he couldn't bear to be separated from his machine. That's dedication for you.
Also to get out of the plains.
Bet I can make this go even faster.
Can't wait to get back on the road.
Jimmy larga distancia.
Hey, Jimmy. Glad to see you're okay. Dorsey's didn't get this far?
Yeah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. I would have shot those Dorseys dead if they'd walked in. Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help with your vehicle, you've come to the right place. This is the Colorado Springs Arapahoe Station. We got stations all over Colorado, mostly for fixing and supplying our own fleet. But we fix vehicles and sell parts to anybody.
Okay.
I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhaul. That's my crew over there. You need any repairs or alterations to your ride, they're the ones who will put it all together. Best crew in the business. Yeah? Oh. That's Doc Parker. He needed a place to set up his clinic, and we had the space, so... Good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as we could in here, and Doc's been patching them up as fast as he can. Only got 2 hands, though. The best in Colorado Springs, no lie. He was the Patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took care of all the hoity-toits in Broadmoor Heights, too. Kinda pissed us off at the time, actually. Nice Arapaho boy, taking care of the hemorrhoids of the 100 families and turning his back on his own people. Came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since. Co-workers, not employees. I only give the orders because I take the orders, get me? Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long as I have. Wrench, the tall fella, thinks he's a heartbreaker, but he's the most sentimental sap you'll ever meet. And Pacer's our newest recruit. Don't mess with her. She's 10 pounds of attitude in a 5-pound bag. At the moment, yeah, I guess so. Driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapaho brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and couriers in the West. Well, except for those of us who run the stations. We mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way of life into a business. Arapaho service stations, Iron Thunder logistics, Arapaho caravan protection, and so on. While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights, we kept to the wildlands and didn't come back until civilization had reestablished itself. And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living well ever since. Sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than an Arapaho, though. Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
A ver, por fin.
Set the tire on fire. Except don't use gasoline. Yeah, well, she's smart enough to know that. Anyway, just a quick shot of flammable agent, a method for putting out the fire, and you're ready to keep going.
Ya, mucha cosa no hay tampoco. A ver, tenemos que seguir explorando el médico. Y de aquí supongo que tenemos que ir al Jardín de los Dioses, que está marcado ahí arriba. A fin de completar la misión. Pero eso, compañero, lo vamos a ver más adelante. Me ha costado harto enganchar con las misiones porque nos están dando un contexto general de lo que es esta ciudad, si la queremos llamar de esa manera, y la verdad es bastante más extenso de lo que esperaba. En fin, nos vemos la próxima, cuídense. Adiós.